Okay, so now we've got the two 90s coming out of the refrigerator, which is in the loop. And we have to actually remove the T that was here. I just took it out. Now this is 5/16. They make 5/16, 1/4, and 3/8. And it's really important because there's no standardization in refrigerator water feeds or anything. It depends on the refrigerator manufacturer and what have you. So you make sure that you keep a good amount of different ones. This happened to be 5/16. I'm working with 1/4 going into this loop that I have inside the refrigerator because it's more palatable and it's just easier to work with. So I'm going to put the 5/16 in there. I'm going to put the other going in the other direction. Now you can see that I've got like a little bit of space here. I can put these together, but I might cut this a little bit so it goes below and above. You want to cut this straight, so make sure you do a good cut on it. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to push that in like that. Make sure it's pushed in well. And then you're going to take you're going to put a 90 in there. So you'll push this one in now that we've got the quarters. And I don't need to even go that long, so I'm going to cut it yet again. $90. And you see this kind of conflicts here. So I think I'm going to take it out and cut it a little bit higher. So remember, you got to press in and push down to get it off. Again, it's not rocket science, so you're really trying to just make it work for the situation that you're in. And is that even high enough? I'm going to go up a little higher. There we go. That's high enough. Now I'll stick this back in and make sure it fits well. I'm going to cut that right about there. Okay. I'm going to put my other 90 in. Now you can see that they're side by side, so a little bit neater looking. And then remember, I got to put the little clips when I'm done. These little clips, I got to put those in here when I'm done. So if you're wondering why I didn't do that, I'm just waiting until I'm done with everything first. It's like putting together a little erector set. You want to make sure everything fits and everything's nice and the right end. Now, if you're measuring this or cutting this, you want to make sure that you go past it because it's going to fit in. So if you cut it like right here, then it'll pull and won't fit. So I'm going to cut this. Again, there's a real sexy tool that you use with this, but not necessary. That's one. And the other one. And I'll probably use wire ties or zip ties to tie that up so it doesn't pull away. Again, it's very frustrating when you don't have standardization, so I would get quarters, 5/16, and all those different ones to make sure you have everything on hand. Now I'm going to, I've got the two grommets in here. I might put two grommets inside. It's plastic, it's not a big deal. But that's the finished product in the back. And we can actually turn the refrigerator on, turn the water on. But what do we need to do now? We need to put these ends in, these clips. One. One on each end. And I've got my handy dandy box here of stuff. If you don't have a box of this stuff, don't fear. You get most of this stuff on Amazon. Now this particular one is a different type. It's a shark bite. It doesn't require it. That's what they make. You go to Home Depot, you may have to get that conversion one that I bought. It was a 1/4 to 5/16. Watching me do this is like watching paint dry, but if you've never done it before, then you'll probably be interested in just watching it. You saw me, I assumed that it was a 3/8, and it wasn't. It was a 5/16. So I didn't have that in stock, so I had to run and go get it. Sometimes buying a bunch of connectors before you start really helps. And there we're done. Mama can have her refrigerator, and we're done.